At the other guard position, Jalen Green. At center, Alperen Şengün. The head coach of the visiting team is Emirates. It's time to hear you all for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 9, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Starting at center, standing 7'1", number 27, Rudy Gobert. The other forward position, at 6'9", number 30, Julius Randle. At shooting guard, standing 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards. The other guard, standing 6'5", number 13, Jackson. The head coach of your home team, another round of applause for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Alperen Şengün out there with Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Rudy Gobert, then it's Jackson, and it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the third contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, B.A., and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Now here's Randle. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Fades away. Another shot. And Şengün gets it to go.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Jackson against Van Vliet. Pass to Gobert. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Jackson. Pulls up. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Van Vliet. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Outside, Green. Now here's Eason, covered by Alexander Walker, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that. Getting out to a nice lead, great flow and great execution.
Rockets trail by 8. Here's Green. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Now here's Easton. Tight defense on him. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
They haven't had that much success in the paint.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Green for 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this league. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Green. Here's Whitmore outside. Pure from 3-point range.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Jackson's got 10.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And here is Green. Last game, 26 points for him.
That is a textbook lockout to secure the rebound.
Edwards, a pass to Jackson. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Van Vliet. He takes it in. Clock at 6. Green finds Eason. It's rebounded by Minnesota. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Randall, good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Jackson with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And it's Green missing.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting again.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
And these first meetings are always interesting. I'm curious what matchups we'll see.
Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Rudy Gobert. DiVincenzo comes in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Jackson. Landale inside. Randall's there. Holiday passes to Tatum. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Outside Conley. DiVincenzo on the wing. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Randall. Alexander Walker comes in for DiVincenzo. And it's Jackson in for Conley. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Landale. Whitmore comes in for Green. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Tate. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. So the Rockets 5 now. VanVleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Whitmore is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be, rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Now here's Jackson. 12 points for him. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's Green punching it home.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Jackson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Fred VanVleet. And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want to make sure you put up some big numbers in the group stage if you can.
Eason's checked in for Thompson. Left side, Whitmore. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels can't hit. Rockets trail by 14. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Eason. Knocks it loose. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards against Green. Eason with some nice D. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Whitmore. Let's go with a 3. Houston with another miss. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Here's Eason, and that comes off the assist by Green. Eason's got 5.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Now Jackson. He's got 13. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Down low. Jackson. It's tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Rockets trail by 11. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He has 6. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Alexander Walker, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Van Vliet up top, defended by Jackson. Here's Şengün. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the most efficient shooting guards in the league this year. Anthony Edwards on top. And, of course, Amen Thompson.
I mean, just a terrific group. All of these players are in danger of getting red hot from outside at any given moment.
Well, it's the kind of reliable shooting a team needs from the 2 spot. It makes the defense work a lot harder when they have to stay active all over the floor.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Rockets trail by 11. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Whitmore. McDaniels covering. And that one is stuffed right through.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Knocked away. McDaniels passes to Jackson. Back to Daniels. Over Whitmore. 4 seconds left. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün.
Well, Gobert is used to this in the paint. Given his height, it's difficult to contest in Cleveland.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Randall is checked in, and so he hits both. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
To the inside. And it's Randall that time on the assist from Jackson. Randall's got 14.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Yep, that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Jackson after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Rockets trail by 14. Timeout call, Houston. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Julius Randle has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Edwards out there with Jackson. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The Timberwolves lead by 17. Edwards, the pass to Randle. Edwards looking for an opening. Over Green. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Well, the Rockets shooting 40% so far in this one. Green for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Edwards against Green. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert with the bucket.
Yeah, the defense will live with that shot, but give Gobert credit for extending his range.
Rockets trail by 21. Outside Whitmore. Lays it up and banks it in. Whitmore's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 17. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Rockets trail by 18. Right side Whitmore. Green in the post. Guarded by Edwards. And it's Green missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 19 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Van Vliet. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Randle finds Edwards. Back to Randle. And rejected.
I mean, that was pure hustle by Van Vliet, giving his all to influence the shot and swat it away.
Outside for Green. Gets the three to fall. Green's got 5.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Now here's Jackson, guarded by Van Vliet. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Randall connects from downtown. Give him 23.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Rockets trail by 20. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Jackson, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Whitmore. To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards against Green. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 9.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Houston. Jackson against Van Vliet. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That'll be a second foul of the game. McDaniels is checked in for Randall. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson's checked in. Here's Jackson. 19 points in the game. Gobert on the high post. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 9.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Jackson, the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Green against Edwards. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That'll be... Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Jackson. The kick out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson, the pass to Gobert. Good D by Şengün. Rockets trail by 16. So the Rockets 5 now. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Whitmore. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Inside, Şengün with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Thompson. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Edwards with it. Van Vliet covering. Oh, It's blocked by Green. Van Vliet finds Green. That one rolls around and rims out. The Timberwolves lead by 14. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson against Van Vliet. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Here's Whitmore. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Timeout called. Houston, one of the stories here. Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Back over to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
That one misses.
At the line for the Rockets, Whitmore, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Jackson. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Jackson can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 13. Green with the ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's good. Edwards, what strength.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Thompson scanning the floor. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Houston with another miss. Minnesota leading by 17. Randle pass to Jackson. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Offensive board. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Whitmore outside. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
And Houston making a change here. Easton's checked in. And he sinks the second. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
Thompson outside. 5 on the clock.
Yeah, that's the kind of defensive effort we've come to expect from Gobert.
No luck on that one. Jackson gets the bucket. And something you'd never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Landale. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Jackson. And he comes up with a bucket. Jackson's got 29 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now Thompson. The kick out to Van Vliet. Here's Easton. No good on the 3. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Jackson on the wing. There's the steal. Easton up top, covered by Alexander Walker. Van Vliet misses.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And the BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Edwards, a pass to Jackson. Back to Edwards. Randall deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. The baseline, Jay. It's hauled in by Houston.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Big Dog.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Van Vliet missing again.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Randall, good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
No one covering.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Third personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jackson. 2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside, Green. Kept alive by Houston.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Here's Holiday. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.